Hello Internet, how are you doing today? My name is Brian, if you are new here, and today we are going to be customizing the absolute hell out of my iPhone 16 Pro Max. So today we are going to be doing my iOS 18 ultimate customization video. We're going to be taking this phone, we're going to be transforming it and giving you guys some really cool tips and tricks of how to customize your phone with iOS 18. This video doesn't just apply to the iPhone 16. These tips work with every single phone that runs iOS 18. So we're going to be focusing on a bunch of different applications that help you customize your iPhone 16 like a professional. We're going to be talking about apps such as iScreen, color widgets, and so if you're interested in customizing your iPhone like a pro, be sure to hit that button down below and subscribe. And without further ado, let's get into customizing my iPhone 16 with iOS 18. We're going to be starting out with simply just the basic customizations that you can do on your iPhone without downloading any other applications. I decided for this video I wanted to do a theme for my phone. So I wanted to do a cool red theme. And of course, all of our custom red themes are going to be downloaded from Pinterest. Down below, I'm going to be linking my Pinterest board for my red theme. You can download all of the pictures from Pinterest down below. So I just spent the past couple minutes looking for some of my red theme pictures on Pinterest. And this is going to be the start of our customization process for the phone. Let's get started with picking out a wallpaper and a lock screen. I think my home screen for my phone is going to actually be something a little bit less detailed. I like to have something less detailed for the home screen because I like to use widgets. So I think we're going to actually choose these clouds right here. So we are going to save this right to my phone. So this is going to be my home screen. And then for my lock screen, we're going to stick to basics and we're going to do this one. So now that we have both the images downloaded, we can get started with our lock screen. So we're going to get right into it and we are going to hit customize. We're going to hit the plus button down here at the corner, and this is going to be our lock screen. Right away, we're going to get into base customizations that you can do with iOS 18. And the really cool thing that you can do in iOS 18 is you can change out these two quick toggles. So on newer iPhones like the iPhone 16 and iPhone 15, you now have an action button. So what I like to do is, since I have an action button now, I like to remove the flashlight widget and I like to remove the camera widget. And what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be adding two new customizations down here. So what I want to do is I want to use this as my Spotify. So I'm going to hit the open app icon right here, choose the application, and we are going to turn on Spotify. You can pretty much choose any application you want to do. It's going to actually open up as a shortcut. That's going to be Spotify, and then on the side, I like to have recognized music there. So like I said, there's all these different options you can do, and as you can see also for iScreen, you can do ones too as well. But these are pretty much all the options that I have, and of course there's different ones you can do for your different applications and whatnot, but there's endless options to do for the controls. So we're going to just do recognize music, and that's going to be right down there. Now we're going to do some other customizations right here, and we are going to customize the time. So I like to use this kind of cool time right here. So we're going to make it super thick, and we're going to do that. And then I like to have the weather right here on the top. So this is our base customizations right here. Then I'm going to add my activity, and then I'm going to add my calendar. This is our base customization for our lock screen right here. So we're going to hit add, and then we're going to go to customize a home screen, and we're going to do a different photo. We're going to do the other photo that we saved, and it's going to be these cool red clouds. So here is our base customization. We have this really cool red wallpaper here, and then on home screen, the red thing right there too. So now I'm going to pause. I'm going to add a couple applications to my home screen and widgets, and then we're going to app tinting. So here is kind of my base I have right here. So I have a couple applications on my home screen. They're not tinted yet. They're not moved around yet. So I'm going to show you guys how to first do color tinting and then how to move around your applications however you want to on your home screen. So we're going to enter wiggle mode. So we're going to press and hold on our home screen. And then there's an edit button in the corner. We're going to hit the edit button, and then we are going to go to customize. And right here is our customization menu. So obviously we at the bottom, we have light, dark, automatic, or tinted. We're going to go right into the tinted icons, and then we are going to look for a red color. So we're going to go all the way to full saturation right here, and we are going to do this red color right here. So we have red tinted apps right there, but what we also can do is we can turn off the background dimming. But what other thing you can do too is you can hit this dropper icon right here, and you can pick a certain shade of red for your background. That is pretty much how you tint your app icons right there. Now I'm going to show you guys how you can actually rearrange your app icons a little bit better. So again, we're gonna go right into wiggle mode. But what's really cool about iOS 18 is I can take an application and I can put it right here. Another application, I can put it right here. So if I want all my social media applications to be at the corner right there, I can do that. And if I want all these applications to be on the side, as you can see, it's a little bit annoying. As you can see right here, I kind of adjusted these ones in the corner right here. So it looks a little bit different, a little bit unique. So this is kind of how I want to do it. I want to have these applications on the side right here, and I want to have my social media applications down right here. Now we have two different widgets right here on our home screen. The next thing I'm going to show you guys is something that I actually haven't done that often, and that is this side screen right here. Obviously on iPhone, you swipe off to the side, you have some side screen right here. What I like to do on here is like to add widgets on here that I don't really like to have access to all the time. Maybe I want some bigger widgets on here and I don't want them taking up valuable space on my home screen. So we can go to another one and we can add a bigger widget on here. That's kind of my side screen widgets. I like to have widgets on here that I don't like to have on my home screen that are separated. So I like to have my calendar view right here, battery percentage, my screen on time, and my notes right here. So also new in iOS 18 is you can actually customize your control center. So obviously right here, this is my control center. I showed you guys this on my what's on my iPhone 16 video. I can actually add another page to this if I want to. So what I do is I hit the plus icon in the corner. What I'm going to show you guys is how to add new controls. So we can add control right here, and this is our control view. I can add a bunch of controls to my control center. So let's say I want to add my stopwatch. I can add a stopwatch right there. I can add a bunch of cool things on here, but what I also can do is I can also resize these. So if I want to make voice memo be bigger, I can hit this little corner icon and I can make that bigger. But that's kind of a basic view of how you can customize your control center with iOS 18. And of course, we can get further into control center with the other applications that we're going to be showing you guys today of how to customize your phone. This is kind of our base setup. So now we're going to get into more of, now we can get into the other customization apps. The first application we're going to get into today is called iScreen. I used iScreen on a couple other of my customization videos in the past, but there's a lot of new customizations that you can do with iOS 18 and iScreen, so I feel like that was the perfect way to start off this customization video. This is what you see when you enter iScreen. It's a little bit kind of cuckoo and there's a lot of different things you can look for, but we're going to just get right into it and we're going to start off with standby mode. Standby is something that happens when your phone is on a charger and you put your phone like this. It will automatically put up a new view for your home screen. But you can actually customize your standby widget, so I'll show you guys how to do that. These are kind of ones that they give you. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to select one of these and we're going to put this as our customized widget. What you have to do is you have to hit save to my widgets, and we're going to save this to my widgets. So they were saved to my widgets. We can also add another one too. We can do the X panel, which I think this is pretty cool. We're gonna also save this to my widgets. I added those widgets to my standby widgets, so I'm gonna show you guys how to use your standby widgets right here, right now. So now I'm gonna show you guys how to use standby mode and customize your standby mode on your iPhone. The first thing you have to do is you have to have your iPhone like this in landscape view, and then you have to of course plug it in. So we're going to plug this in and it should activate standby mode, as you can see right there. So I added a bunch of cool standby widgets on my phone. And if we do the widget view, so now we can actually customize our widgets. So as you can see right here, I have a bunch of widgets, and I'm actually going to subtract all of these. So go right into here. iScreen. So we're going to add a widget right here, and we're going to choose a widget, and it's going to be X panel left, done, and then add widget. Okay. So this is one of the views I have for iScreen. We have a charging indicator, have the time, we have all the settings on here. We have this, we have how much disk space I have available, and then we have our calendar. So this is pretty cool. I like this one a lot, but of course you can of course swipe these out and do different things as well. And yeah, but basically, like I said, you can customize these to your liking and you can add different ones onto here. But I kind of just want to show you guys how you can use standby mode and customize it. So there's different things in different applications, but yeah, that is standby mode. And now let's move on to another section of the application. And we're going to go into home and lock screen widgets, because these are pretty much some of my favorite ones I want to do. These are all the lock screen widgets that we have right here. The lock screen widgets are pretty cool. You can do different stickers, you can do different animated ones. There's just so many cool ones you can do. So if I wanted to do a really cute little Halloween one, we can add this one to here. So we're going to add that and save that to my widgets. And then I'm going to do an inline widget, because those are some of my favorite ones. So we are going to add a countdown. So we have right here our countdown widget. So we're going to tap this and we're going to do Halloween, and we're going to save this to my widgets, and we have to watch yet another ad. I love doing these things for you guys, but sometimes watching these ads are just really annoying. And if you hear a bunch of pounding in the background, because my neighbors are getting a new roof right now, and the workers coworkers are not being very polite to my video filming setup. So those are kind of some widgets I wanted to add. So we're gonna actually add a music player to my home screen too. We're gonna do this cute little iPod one right here, and we're gonna click a color, and we're gonna do a red iPod. And I can save this to my widgets if I watch another ad. So we added that to our widget. Okay, so now we are at our home screen. We're gonna add those widgets on here right now. So we're actually going to create a second page. We're gonna go to edit and add a widget, and we're going to add a small widget right here. So we're going to go right here. We are going to choose the widget, which is going to be my music widget. And then we have our music widget right here, which is super cute. So as you can see, it is going to play music. It will automatically start playing a song. Now we're going to get into the lock screen widget, customize. We are going to add a widget right here. So iScreen right here. We have rectangular widget, and we're going to add that right there. Tap to choose widget, and we have our Halloween widget. So there we go. Isn't that so cute? We have a cute little Halloween widget playing right there. And we also are going to add our inline widget. So we go right into the inline right here. I can add Halloween countdown right there. So those are some really cute customizations you can do for lock screen and then home screen. But now we're going to get into some other really cool features that are available on the iScreen app. So this feature is actually only available on the iPhone 15 and iPhone 16 models, but if your phone has an action button right here, you can actually use iScreen to customize your action button to do really cool features. So we're going to go into the action button section on iScreen, and we can actually install this shortcut here. It's going to bring this up right into here, and it's going to add this iScreen multifunction. We're going to add shortcut. So I added the shortcut right to here. All I got to do is I got to go into my settings. We're going to go to action button, and then we are going to do a shortcut, choose shortcut, and it's going to be iScreen multifunction. Then iScreen shows me a bunch of cool things. We can do mute, flashlight, screenshot, camera, voice memo, recognize music, restart, or shut down our phone. So that's pretty cool. Now, whenever I tap my action button, so I'm going to tap my action button right here, it brings up a bunch of cool ones I can do. I can mute my phone. I can then turn on my flashlight. So that's a pretty cool way you can actually use the action button on your iPhone 15 or 16. Next function on the iScreen application I want to show you guys is I actually want to show you guys charging shows. So this is pretty cool. Now I think you may have to pay for some of these, which kind of sucks. A charging show basically shows a pretty cute little video whenever you plug your phone in. It shows this. So if I want to actually activate this, I hit set charging animation. Once you press go to shortcuts, you're going to go to the personal automation section, tap the plus icon, scroll all the way down to charger, make sure it is connected, run immediately. Then you're going to go to new blank automation and scroll down to iScreen, and then you're going to select set charging animation and then hit done. What's pretty cool about this is whenever you have your phone charging, you plug your phone in there, it's going to show this charging show, which is pretty cute. I should be able to plug my phone right in, and it's going to show this charging animation. And there we go, it shows a cute little charging animation. So this is pretty honestly useless, but I think this is pretty cute how you can have a charging animation, but that's another cute little animation. And the final thing on iScreen I want to show you guys is how to do control center controls on iScreen. So right here in the corner, we have control center on iOS 18, and this shows you a bunch of cute little new toggles you can add to your control center. So this is pretty much everything that it has. So there's some really cool ones you can do called check-ins. You can check in how much water you did. You can do a light count, and there's other ones that you can actually do as launchers. So this is pretty cool. So we're gonna do a launcher right here. So what I want to do is I want to maybe do this little moon icon right here. I can customize the icon. So there's the icon I can choose. So let's say I want to do something a little bit different. I can choose a cloud. We're gonna do a cloud, and then we're gonna click a color. So we're gonna make this green. Actually, no, we're gonna make this a kind of a red color to match with our theme. And we can actually launch an application. So let's say the cloud icon, and I want to launch an application. Let's say I just want to launch my Instagram. So I can activate Instagram right there. So whenever I tap this cloud icon on iOS 18 in my control center, I will actually activate the Instagram application. So I'm gonna hit save control, the what's for dinner icon right here. And what's pretty cool is you can actually customize this. So we can do Chinese food, hamburger, pizza, vegetarian food. You can obviously change all these, whatever one you want. So now we have all these controls saved. All we have to do is we have to go swipe down into our control center to our page right here, and we're gonna hit the plus icon right here, and then we're gonna hit add control, and then here's all our iScreen ones that we have right here. So we are going to add our counter one right here, and then I want this to show me my likes. So whenever I hit this button, it's going to show me a like. I can add yet another control, so we're going to then add our cloud. Here are my custom controls I added to my control center with, of course, iOS 18 and iScreen. So what's for dinner? Tap this, and it tells me we're having DoorDash. So that's kind of a little funny one you can do. You can also do a like count. So whenever I tap this, I am sending a like. So this doesn't really do anything. I have 10,556 likes on my phone right now. But if you like this video, be sure to give me a thumbs up down below. And then here's my Instagram one. So if I tap the Instagram, it's going to open up Instagram for me. I completely forgot to tell you guys about this when I was filming this video, but you can actually do dynamic island activities on iScreen. So if you go to the bottom and hit dynamic island, you can actually do a dynamic island live activity. You can customize it by putting a custom icon. You can do a dual icon. You can do a photo. You can do letters. You can even type a little note to yourself, which is just super cool. So I'm just showing you guys how you can set this up here. You can do different fonts. You can do different text styles. You can even do different colors. So once you save it, it's going to pop up on your dynamic island and you can tap it and you can see that little icon right there. But you also will be able to see this on your dynamic island like that, and even on your lock screen. So I just wanted to show you guys this because I thought this was really cool. And then it's iScreen for you guys. I love this app so much. There's so many different cool customizations you can do on your phone. But now we're going to move on to the other applications. Next application we're going to be looking at today is called Lock Widget. I've used Lock Widget for a long time. I did cover this previously in other customization videos as well, but I want to give you guys some updates because there are some cool new features that you actually can do on here. But this is kind of how it is. So we have a bunch of cool little trending GIFs. We have new circular icons. But what's really cool is I didn't realize that there's interactive widgets and there's also standby widgets. So we're going to get into first the interactive widgets because these are pretty cute. This one is just freaking cool, okay? This is pinch bubbles. So I can literally tap the screen and I can pop bubbles on my home screen. This is like the ultimate widget, and I've always wanted this in my whole entire life. So we're gonna set this widget right now. So we have to watch an ad. That is so cool. We can even add a calculator widget. So we're gonna add that calculator widget on there as well. But anyways, those are kind of the interactive widgets. I kind of wanted to add those as well. Also, which is really cool, is you can do lock screen themes. So what's really cool about this is it actually gives you pretty much all of the icons. So it gives you little animated widgets right on the top. It gives you some widgets that you can add to your home screen, and it even gives you some of the app icons, which is pretty cool. This is kind of a one-stop shop for home screen themes, which is pretty cool. There's also contact wallpapers you can do, which is interesting. There is different wallpapers as well. So I added this widget to my home screen and I want to add these. So I'm gonna hit edit, I'm gonna hit add widget. And let's add this widget. So we're gonna add a widget right here, add another widget. We're gonna go right into here, and this is going to be my calculator widget. Cute. And then here is going to be pinch bubble widget. I have these widgets on my home screen, and what's really cool, I can literally do calculator on my home screen, which is just super cool without even opening up the calculator application. I literally have a fidget on my home screen, which is literally super cool. And I want to show you guys some other ones for, of course, the lock screen. This one actually may be pretty cool. We're going to actually add a calendar to here. I can set calendar A to my lock screen right there. This is kind of my updated calendar view. So I have a little widget in the corner, but I also have my days of the month. So there's just a bunch of really cool ones here that I wanted to show you guys. Yeah, guys, that pretty much is how you can use Lock Widget. I think Lock Widget has a lot of really cool customizations. So now let's move on to the next application that we're going to be using. One of my favorite applications of all time is color widgets. I've used this application ever since iOS 14 dropped when widgets launched on the iPhone for the first time. And this is definitely one of my favorite widgets of all time. It's just super cool. I love some of the themes you can add to it. Like we can add a calendar view, we can add a bunch of cool ones. So we're gonna do some to our red theme today. So I wanna add a calendar view. So I have this widget right here, but I can also go into and hit edit. We're gonna edit, and we're actually gonna make the background a red color. Let's just say we want this, and we want a certain font. I want this type of font, and I want this to be white. So this is going to be your calendar widget. I wanted it to be this font, and I wanted it to be red. So we're gonna hit set widget right there. That's one of the widgets we're gonna do, but we're gonna add yet another widget on here too. So let's do one of these aesthetic widgets. We're gonna actually change the photo. So we're gonna use one of the photos that are actually in our Pinterest. So we're gonna go right into Pinterest really quickly, and we're gonna select this one. And that's gonna be the background for our widget, which looks pretty sick already as it is. And we're gonna change the font again. I think I wanna do kind of like a cute little Halloween-y font. Like this one, it's kind of Harry Potter-ish, but I think that looks pretty cool. We're gonna do that. And then of course, we're gonna make sure this is all white. So let's add those two widgets to my home screen right here. So we have the separate view right here. We're gonna hit edit, we're gonna hit add widget, add this one right here. So this is how this looks so far with the dark tinting on the phone. Of course, it's not really ideal. So if I want to, I can simply turn off the tinting. If I turn it off, you can see this is how this looks with it turned off. But I also want to show you guys that in color widgets, we can actually change our icons, which is quite cool. So we can actually add red icons to our home screen. Go into our select colors, we can change this to this one. So we have some red icons right here, and I can save this icon pack. It's going to install this to all of my 60 app icons. And then it shows you how you actually can install your app icons. I'm gonna go off screen and do this because it's gonna take a little bit of time. Okay, so that took a little bit of time, but I was able to add all of these custom app icons to the bottom row of my home screen. So of course I have messages, I have Safari, I have podcasts, which is a really weird icon for podcasts, but I couldn't find another one for free. And then I have Spotify. They open without actually opening up a separate app, so this looks pretty good. I just wanted to do this so I can show you guys how this looks with my color widgets icon. Again, if you do want custom app icons, you can use an app like Color Widgets and do it yourself. And yeah, that pretty much is Color Widgets, guys. Let's talk about Lock Launcher really quickly. I've covered this in previous videos, but I want to actually add this again to this video because many people may have just gotten an iPhone 16 with a dynamic island before, but this is basically a way to really utilize your dynamic island like a professional. So what's pretty cool about it is you can actually set a bunch of different favorite applications right here. You set this up, tap Actions, then choose Action, then select one of these apps. Then you're going to select the app you want, hit save. Then you're going to keep doing this continuously for every app you want to use. And then you're going to go into settings, you're going to hit live activities, dynamic island, choose group, and choose group 2 or whatever group you're using. Then you can actually access this in your dynamic island. Whenever I am in that dynamic island, I can press and hold on dynamic island and I can actually open up an application. Right here is the ones I have right here. I can open up my messages application and I can open up other applications. But what's also cool is if I go into my lock screen, I have quick access to all of my applications. So yeah, that's kind of Lock Launcher. It's a pretty straightforward application. I just want to show you guys how you can utilize that. So the other application I want to show you is, of course, Widgetsmith. I absolutely adore Widgetsmith. It's one of my favorite iOS customization tools. As you can see, I use this literally all the freaking time. For our red theme, let's add some cool widgets. Let's add a medium widget. Go to choose photos, choose from photos, and then let's add another widget. So now I'm going to add these right to here, and that is Widgetsmith. Now there's other cool ways you can customize in Widgetsmith. You don't just have to stick to just photos. So let's just say I want to add something to my small widget right here. Date on top of there, I can add a countdown on top of there. That is Widgetsmith. I absolutely love Widgetsmith so much. I think this is just super cool. That pretty much is my customized home screen for iOS 18. 300 billion hours later, and we are finally officially customized with our iPhone 16. Here is our lock screen. We have, of course, the customized quick toggles at the bottom, and we also do have widgets on our home screen. And then our home screen looks like this. We have our cool widgets hiding other widgets. We have our app tint. We have our custom app icons. All right, guys, that is it for my iPhone 16 customization video. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you learned a lot of new tips on ways to customize your phone like a professional with iOS 18. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you did like this video, be sure to leave me a thumbs up and comment down below what are your favorite applications you use to customize your iPhone. Be sure to leave that all in the comment section down below, and be sure to hit that button down below and subscribe and click the notification bell to get notifications on whenever I upload a video next. You can also follow me on all the social medias. Links are going to be down in the description down below and also right here. I had a lot of fun making this video. Hope you guys had a lot of fun watching this video. Have a great day. Bye.